Friends, welcome to Code Sutra. In this video, I will be solving LeetCode problem number 502, IPO. Even if you haven't understood the problem, if you go through the video, you yourself will be able to arrive at the solution. So in this problem, you are given a profits array and a capital array. These two are interlinked with each other. That is, you can start a project 0 with 0 capital, and this is the profit that you will be gaining. Similarly, you can start a project with 1 capital and you will be gaining a profit of 3. So what is K? K is the constraint that you can have only 2 projects. For example, you cannot start all the 3 projects and you cannot have the 6 profit. You just can start only 2 projects. So that is the constraint here. What is this W? This W is the initial capital that you have. You have got it from your friend. So it is 0. He hasn't given you anything. So first thing, which project can you start? The only project that you can start initially is this one. So after this, you will be having a working capital of 1 because you have acquired a profit of 1. Then which are the projects that you can start? You can start either one of them, but you will choose the maximum, right? That is 3, and our answer will be 4. Remember, our working capital is increasing and we are not consuming while doing the project, right? Or it is just pure profits that they have mentioned. So our answer will be 1 plus 3, that is equal to 4. So let's understand this problem step by step. Let's assume there is no constraint of working capital. You can start any project and you can complete the project and you can take the money. And this is the profits array. These are the projects and these are the profits. And you can choose 3 projects. Which are the 3 projects that you will be choosing? Simply you will choose 6, 7 and 8, right? The maximum 3 elements of the array. Or you will sort this and you will pick up the maximum 3 of the array. I hope you understood. This is very simple, straightforward. Now that we have a constraint, it gets a little tricky, but if you look at this, it will be very easy to understand. First, let's assume this is the profits and this is the capital. Initially, we have a working capital of 0, and what will be our answer? It will be 0. So with 0 capital, which are the projects that you can start? You can start only 1 project. So you'll add 1 to the array. And what is the maximum? We will just choose, and we have to do that project, and our new answer will be 1. So now that you have a working capital of 1, what are the new projects that you can start? So you can start this project, and this project. So what is it? 1, 3, 2, or 2, 3, 1. Again, now you will be picking the maximum among them, that is 3. So now what is your working capital? Your working capital will be 4, and this 3 will be deleted. So now you have a working capital of 4. What are the projects that you can start? You can start this project with 6. You can start this project with 8. You can start 2, 5 also. So which one will you choose? Now that you have a 4 capital. So you will obviously choose the one 8, right? So actually you will be adding it. What is it? 5, 6, 8. But which is the one that you will be picking? You will be picking up the maximum one, and our answer will be 12. Okay, so now what are we doing here? How do we pick up the maximum among them at every time? We understood how to put this, but how do you pick up the maximum? Do you iterate over? One option is you can iterate over the entire array and you can pick up the maximum. But for this purpose, we have something called as priority heaps or priority queue, also called as min-max heap. What does it do is, it will always store the maximum element at the top. For example, this is the maximum element. Say you insert 50, it will be at the top. You insert 30, it will be somewhere in the bottom. So what is the time to get the maximum element? It is just constant. Then what is the time to put any new element? See, it will be log of n. How? Because the tree's height will always be equal to log of n, right? So it will take very less time. We were initially taking time n to to find the maximum, but now we just have to use log of n time. Okay, so that is what we'll be doing. Let's approach this problem step by step. These are the given profits and these are the given capitals. Now we will be forming a pair, right? Why we are forming a pair? Because these two are very tightly interlinked, right? Because you cannot start this project and have this profit. Similarly, you cannot start this project and you can have this profit. So we will form a pair of these two. This is the profits and this is the capital, and we have sorted them out with respect to their capitals. This is 0, this is 1, 1, 1, then goes to 2, 3, 4 and 6. So that we have sorted according to their capital. So once you have sorted according to their capital, what is the next step that we'll be doing? We'll be creating a priority queue just to maintain the maximum element. Okay. Now that we have a priority queue, into the priority queue we'll be adding all those projects which we can start. Initially this is the only project, but once you get a profit of 1, which are the 3 new projects or 3 new profits that you will be adding into the priority queue? You can add all the 3, 1, 2 and 3, and once you ask the maximum, just like that it will give you 3. So that is what we will be doing in the next step. So this will be a while loop. Why this will be a while loop or a for loop? Why? Because we have to add all the elements and we will be picking until you have reached k projects, that is 3 in this case. So you will be running this for loop for 3 times and at the end you will be returning the answer. So let me dry run this. First thing is we will be forming pair. I have here formed the pair and I have also sorted it out. Okay. Now our working capital is 0. What is the only project we can start? 1. Now we have done this, done with this one. What are the 3 new projects that we can add? 1, 2 and 3. But it will store like 3, 2 and 1 because 3 is the maximum. Now that we have 3, what will be our new working capital? It is 1 plus 3, that is equal to 4. Now that we have 4, we will be removing this and we will be adding 5, 8 and 6. So but 8 will be at the top, 6 will be next, 5. This order won't be maintained exactly. This 5 and 6 can be exchanged, but 8 will always be at the top. So our new answer will be 12. So finally we will return this. So there is actually one more optimization that we can do here, but let me explain the code that I just explained you. So please do like, share and subscribe the channel. So this will be our code. The first thing is we will be forming a pair. Once we have formed a pair, we will add that pairs and we will sort it out. So these are the steps that is accompanied first. Then what we will be doing? We will be creating a priority queue. What does this collection dot reverse order mean? Usually the priority queue is a min heap. What does it mean? We will be getting the minimum element in one constant time, but we want to do reverse order. That is, we want a bank heap. So it is collection dot reverse order. What is the next step that we are doing? For k times, say we want to do 3 projects, so that is what we are doing. Then we will be adding, what are we doing in this step? We are just adding all the projects that have a working capital less than what is required. For example, we have a working capital of 5, we will be adding all the projects that has working capital lesser than 5. Then what we will do? We will check if the priority queue is empty. If it is not empty, we will pick up the maximum and again we will add it to the answer. So if you see, our answer or working capital is getting updated every step, and finally we will return the answer. Now let me come to the optimization. What is the optimization that I was talking about? See guys, here we formed a pair, right? We formed the pair 0, 1, then 1, 2, 2, 5 and then we sorted out. But do we really require to form a pair and then sort it out? Think about it. No, right? We can use any bubble sort algorithm or quick sort algorithm because that is the fastest. We'll be sorting them together. For example, while you are exchanging this 6 and 7, you can exchange this 4 and 6 also. So at the end, these two are individually sorted. But this won't be sorted. This capital will be sorted, but this profits will be sorted in the same order as the capital, right? So that is the optimization that we can actually use in this particular problem. So please do try this optimization, and if you face any difficulty, please let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe.